Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to make fish curry for the first time. Mustardy fish curry influenced from the region of Bengal, but obviously we'll give it our own twist. But it's a really simple recipe. There's a lot of use of mustard, yes, as I said. I'm using cod, but obviously you can use any fish you like. I love white fishes, though they are very delicate. We'll have to be careful when cooking, otherwise it might just disintegrate into the curry. But let's get going. I'm just looking forward to this very quick fire fish curry recipe. So first things first, here's my cod, and I'm going to start off with putting a bit of turmeric, a bit of salt. So this is my mustard paste. It's a ready-made paste from Bengal. It's called the Kasundi mustard paste, yeah? Kasundi. I suggest you try and find it. If you can't get hold of this, you can use any grainy mustard like Dijon mustard. So this is basically two types of mustard seeds, a bit of raw mango and a few spices. This is a ready-made version as I showed you in the bottle, but you can, if you can't find it, use any grainy mustard you have. So a bit of mustard goes in. I'll mix this up. While we heat up the pan. While the pan gets hot, I have my customary red and white onions. So if you want to cook with less oil, this is a good way of cooking onions. So I'm going to put these onions in a small pressure cooker. To it, for this recipe, this is my twist. So I'm going to add a lot of coriander and about 4 green chillies, a bit of salt and some water. So I'm going to put this all to pressure cook for about 2 whistles at medium heat. So the onions are cooking there, the pan is hot, and I'm going to just spray it a bit of oil because we want to pan fry the fish. But I don't want to use too much oil. So I'm just going to spray some oil into the hot pan and put the fish in. So I'll just turn the fish around. And literally the fish would be cooked, almost fully cooked in this pan. So we just need to add it to the curry at the very end, just before serving. As I said, this cod is quite delicate. So this is cooked for about 10 minutes in the pressure cooker. It's a very good way of cooking onions if you don't want to use much oil. I'm going to now blitz it with the stick blender. Meanwhile, we heat up this pan. I am going to put mustard oil into it, pure mustard oil. But if you don't want to use much oil, then you can just spray again. But to give that authentic flavor, I'm going to put a bit of mustard oil, not too much. And with mustard oil, if you use the pure one, you need to let it come to smoking point before you put anything else. But you can also use a blended version as well. I'm going to spread it all around and reach smoking point. And meanwhile, while this is it, let me tell you about the spice level, the spicing. I'm going to put in Panch phoron, which is a mix of 5 kinds of seeds, whole seeds. The 5 kinds are onion seeds, the black ones, the mustard seeds, which are mustard, all mustard here today, cumin seeds, fennel seeds, and fenugreek seeds. So these are the 5 seeds mixed. You get it as a mix called Panch phoron. So in goes Panch phoron to give that authentic look. And the oil was already hot now, smoking point. So we let the spices crackle a bit. In goes a bit of turmeric. A bit of coriander powder, yes. And some cumin powder. And we cook the spices for a few minutes, and as usual add a bit of moisture to it slowly. To this we add a generous amount of our kasundi paste. Or if you at this stage want to add any other kind of mustard like Dijon mustard, you can do that. And we cook this for about 2 or 3 minutes, adding a bit of water if need be. So the spices have been cooking for about 3 minutes. At this stage, I'm going to put in my garlic and ginger and yogurt chutney. The recipe for which the link would be at the bottom of this. If you haven't made this, you should, because I'm going to use this a lot in my curries. If you don't have it right now, just use ginger garlic paste and a bit of yogurt. But it's also got chilies and some other spices. So this yogurt and garlic chutney goes in. But I do suggest make it and keep it in the fridge, because it lasts you a long time and then save you a lot of hassle and work later on. It's now time to add this. I haven't put any chilies, if you see, because the chilies are in the garlic and yogurt chutney as well. And then if you remember, we put green chilies into this. So in goes this. This will start to bubble up, and you do need a lid after this. I'm going to put a bit of water into this, and then we're now going to cover this and let it cook for about 15 minutes. So this has now been bubbling away for about 15 minutes. And obviously we didn't put much oil to it, but you can see the little bit we did put is coming out now. So that is an indication that this is now ready. I know I have to put in a bit more salt. So you also please check your seasoning. And that's it. Now this greenish, yellowish, mustardy sauce is now ready to meet the fish. Now if you're ready to serve, you can, because the fish is almost cooked already anyway, you could put this here. What I'm going to do, because I'm also ready to serve, I'm going to put it straight into this dish, put a bit of sauce. And combine it with the fish. Cod. There you go. Now it's ready to be served with a bit of rice and maybe a bit of coriander on top. So our mustardy fish curry with our own twist of coriander and green chilies is now ready to be served. I hope you make it at home and enjoy. Thank you. So wasn't that mustard fish curry so simple to make and so quick and easy, and we can all enjoy it with some rice. Next time I want to do biryanis. Yes, biryanis I'll do probably into 3 parts because they're so popular and then there's so many different ways of making biryanis. First would be a vegetarian biryani, and the chicken biryani is quite similar. So that will be one category. And then I'll do one biryani with meat, because meat takes longer to cook. It will be totally a different process of cooking that one. And then I will also do a vegan version with the soya chunks. I'm going to make it really simple and foolproof. Give you tips how you could make it at home. You don't have to go to restaurants to eat biryani. I say foolproof because it will be really hard to get it wrong. We'll cut out few steps as usual and make it really easy. Look forward to working with you to do biryani. Thank you.